Hello there. I wasn't planning on doing a video today because I'm absolutely... I've still got concussion. Now, you guys don't know, unless you're my friend on Facebook, you don't know about the concussion, but I'm suffering with concussion and yeah, so I wasn't planning on doing a video today. I've exerted myself, also I've MS, but could not talk about Linkin Park because I have to have my opinion out here from the get-go, and it's not an opinion that a lot will like, right? So, but where I'm coming from, so I wanted to just put this out there because I thought, well, if you don't say something about this, you look a right hypocrite for saying that Bill Skarsgård's allowed to play the Crow, right? This rectified in my head where it was going. You know, like what I should be thinking about here. It's like, come on, Kerry Ann, you avidly defended the new Crow. And yeah, that's because I just went from an everyday person's... This doesn't matter. Anyways, so I found out today that young Emily Armstrong became the new lead singer of Linkin Park, right? And they also, can we just take a moment to call out the amazing, the luscious, never seen him, he might be grim, the everything, Colin Britton, because I bet that bloke's feeling really underappreciated today. So can we all just take a moment to just big up, go on, Colin. I hope his mates call him crackhead, like, and he drives a bike. I can't, rides a bike. It's not. But you don't meet many Collins, do you? Anyway, Colin aside, let's talk about Emily. So my initial reaction was no. End of sentence, really. No, just no. You know, like Linkin Park, where Chester Bennington was Linkin Park. Do you know what I mean? And my beautiful friend Alex, hi Alex, if you're watching, I shall point it out to her whether she chooses to watch it, I don't know, but very level-headedly, you know, adult conversation, just pointed out that it was Mike Shinoda's band and he had it for 3 years before Chester Bennington joined. That's his band. Because I was like, just change the name or something. Do you know what I mean? Because you think Linkin Park, who thinks? But Mike Shinoda, actually, to be fair, back in the day, I used to have a humongous crush on Mike Shinoda. I was team Mike, you know what I mean? Nowadays, no, I'll get to that point in a little bit, right? I've gone off that guy, just like I've gone off several people. Anyways, so my initial thing was no, and in the back of me was the death of Chester Bennington, right? And, you know, and I don't believe personally, and oh yes, disclaimers, this video channel, these are just my thoughts and opinions, and also I swear this is just my random ramblings. I have been on the Chardonnay. I expect no sense, and I've pushed myself today, been out shopping, all of that fandango. It's been blazing heat. Also need to do a video on, remind me some, well, I'll remember when I watch it back, need to do a video on the old weather reports thing, because that's by the by as well. So I'm like, initially, no, you know, like Chester Bennington's Linkin Park, she rightly pointed out it's not his band, he was just their lead singer. So Mike Shinoda is fully, the band is fully within their rights to get a new lead singer, and do you know what I mean? She schooled me. I thank her for that. Thank you, baby. Like, I am prepared to listen to other people's opinions, you know. Please talk to me. And I've listened to 2 clips of her performing with Linkin Park, right? One was their new single, absolutely brilliant. One was her of doing Numb, absolutely brilliant. I think that Chester Bennington would be proud of that. However, can't stand Mike Shinoda, mate. Literally. Now, I'm just going to be cryptic. right? But the people who get it will get it. And I put this on Facebook, but I'm doing it in video form too, also, so I can get out to YouTube and ask you guys as well to participate. In my opinion, Mike Shinoda is to Linkin Park as Paul McCartney is to the Beatles and as Dave Grohl is to Nirvana. That's a bit cryptic, but somewhere out there, somebody's going to be like, mate, I am so on your level. Get in touch, darling. Let's make mates. I want to talk to somebody about this fucker. But she's really good. I have another story, actually. Might as well say it while I think it, right? My son was at work the other day, and some guy he works with was playing music, and Corey's like, he's only 21, bless him, but but he's grown up with Linkin Park. Who's it? I used to have a cat called Chester Bennington, and he was murdered by Virgin Media. If you want me to tell that story, just say so in the comments. But I love Chessie Benz, bless him. But yeah, massive fan. So my son knows who Linkin Park are, despite being Gen Z. I think who doesn't? You know what I mean? In the Western world. Rock gods, mate. Anyways. So this guy was playing music, and Corey went, oh, is this Linkin Park? And the man said, it's old school Linkin Park. To be fair, no, he said, oh, it's old school Linkin Park, you know, back in the day when they were good. And Corey went, well, there's only the old school Linkin Park because the lead singer's dead and this bloke's chin fucking in the floor. Corey wrecked his fucking day. But to be fair, he can't be that up on current events, right? So anyway, Corey's now got to go back to work and say to this man, mate, you were actually right. Even though this guy had absolutely no idea, he literally thought that there was no Linkin Park anymore because they just stopped making music. And to be fair, that's exactly what I thought had happened with Oasis, so I can't really fault him either. Like, I'm like, oh, is there other people that I'm saying? Yeah, can't fault Alex, can't fault him. So yeah, every day's a learning day. But obviously, also, all this stuff come out that she's a Scientologist, and she went to the trial of a chap called Danny Masterson. Masterfucker. What was I going to say? Who apparently is a double rapist, and she was supporting him. And it's like, that ain't going to get in my way. You know, you need to separate the art from the artist. You know, like, you know, that she's a Scientologist. So what of? You know, like Tom Cruise is still going, do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh yeah, she was at this Scientology meeting, and so was John Travolta. Who at a wedding has not bust out, you're the one that I want? Come on, we ain't cancelling people for that shit. Whatever your religious beliefs, you know, like that, that's inclusivity. You want to be some fucking, you know, you want to be that. You want to be a flat earther, you want to be a vegan, you want to be something that the mainstream ain't particularly, as a rule, that fond of. I ain't going to fucking fault you for that, as long as you're sticking out good music. She seems to be literally, I should imagine that Chester Bennington is smiling on that last because of her performance, and that's what it should be about. Having said that, Mike Shinoda can suck my dick. Love him though, what we used to before he... How could he not say anything, man? But if you know, you know. Get in touch. Please leave comments. Please like, share, subscribe. If you've been here before, I'll make you a badge. I'll owe you a bevy if you watched it all. Like I said, concussion, mate. Concussion and a buttery Chardonnay. Never forget that I love you all. yeah, even Mike Shinoda. Okay, he's just a douche.